Hey guys, so I decided not to wear the same t-shirt and to do it a different day. I'm actually on my way to the store, but I thought I'd do a video real quick. This is for week 6 in Art of Transness, and we are talking about our experiences with sex and dysphoria. Sex for me has always just been sex. I had never put too much mind into it. It was just something I do with the person I'm interested in or the person that I'm with. It was more of a spiritual thing for me than a physical thing. Up until recently, I had sex within probably the last 4 or 5 days. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, like 4 or 5 days. And I had my first dysphoric moment during sex. It was I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It was really bad. I had never been dysphoric. That was my first time, and it hit me so hard. It was so shocking, and it was such a surprise. Up until the woman that I had just recently had sex with, I've been dating nothing but women that identified as lesbians. Although they knew I was out, although they knew I was FTM, although they called me Travis, they still identified as a lesbian because I was female-bodied, or I am female-bodied, in their opinion, not in my own. So when I would have sex with these women, I could tell that they were having sex with a woman, and they weren't having sex with a male. That when they looked at me, they saw a female. When they touched me, they felt a female. And I would have guessed that I would have been dysphoric in those moments, or I would have had dysphoria. I would have had dysphoric moments within me having sex with them. But I never had. It was just something that I brushed off or something that I ignored. But my last sexual encounter, which was the most comfortable encounter I've ever had with someone sexually, this woman, she's amazing. She looks at me like a male. She sees a male. I think she sees more of a man than I do in me, and that makes me feel really good. And during us having sex, I don't know what happened, but I just had this huge slap of dysphoria across my face. It hit me so randomly and so suddenly, I didn't know what to do. I kind of freaked out. I remember what made me feel like that. I'm going to kind of put a trigger warning right here. You can't see it, but this is my trigger warning. So I was laying on top of her. Well, yeah, I was on top, and I guess I looked down for a moment. I don't know, but I looked down for a moment and I realized I didn't have a penis. And my reaction to that was kind of late. I started getting upset about it maybe like 15 minutes later. But at that moment, I felt like such a man that it surprised me when I saw that I didn't have a penis. I was so confused. I looked down and I was like, what happened? Like, where did it go? Because I felt like I had one for some reason. And I mean, number one, it upset me because I felt like because I was a man, I was supposed to have a penis, which I don't believe that. So it kind of shocked me that I felt like that. And number two, because I've never had dysphoria during sex, I didn't want it to interrupt my sex at the moment. I don't want anything to interrupt what I'm doing with any woman at any time. So it was kind of a bummer. But yeah, that was my first dysphoric moment ever during sex. I am dysphoric socially. Sometimes, not all the time. It's not rare, but it's not as strong as how it was for my sexual encounter. But because people see me as female-bodied, because they see me dressing like a female, or because they see me in dresses or anything like that, or they see me with makeup on, they automatically assume that I'm a female, and they treat me like a female. They call me ma'am, they call me miss, they say that I'm beautiful, they call me a queen, they call me a princess, Um, so yeah, socially, I am, because I will never be looked at as a male. I already know. I'm not expecting it. I'm not gonna fight for it. I just know that I'm never gonna be seen as one. Um, Emotionally, I'm not dysphoric. Sexually, I'm not dysphoric either. That, well, up until that time, which was really weird, because I felt extremely comfortable there. She sees me as a male, and I'm just curious as to the next time I have sex, if it's with a woman that sees me as a male and I feel as comfortable as that, will I experience dysphoria again, or will I not? Was it just a one-time thing? I don't know. I'm kind of confused as to how that's going to go down. But other than that, I'm not dysphoric. Only socially. Just because I know that no one will ever see me as a male unless I say that I'm a male. And I keep going on about it. Because at first I come up as a joke. Second time it comes up as annoying. Third time it's like, oh, maybe he's right. You know, maybe he is telling the truth. So, yeah. If any of you femme FTMs have anything to say about the sexual encounter, if that's happened to you, if you have met the woman that makes you feel like a male in the bedroom, and you've experienced dysphoria, comment or leave me a message in my ask box on Tumblr, because I am extremely curious about this, and I'm hoping and praying that it doesn't continue to happen, because that's not something that I want to happen every time I have sex. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the store now and buy some snacks and canned foods for this hurricane that's coming my way in New York. But yeah, make sure to leave comments, guys.